Hey everyone, Chad here with Team Meat in the Freezer, and today I wanted to sit down and share some archery knowledge with everyone. Now everybody, since they were young, probably has something that they were pretty good at, whether it's a certain sport, whether it's painting, whether it's computer skills, etc. Well, since I was 8 years old and I picked up a bow, I've been pretty decent at it. Pretty accomplished archer, won a bunch of state tournaments, a couple national championships, countless local tournaments, etc. So I just wanted to sit down, like I said, share some archery knowledge with you. By the time I'm done with all of this, I feel that you will be able to set up your own bow and do some things by yourself and become a more efficient hunter. Now it's beginning of June right now, and this is the time of year you should be thinking about a bow for hunting with. Don't be that guy that pulls your bow out of the case in September, 2 weeks before season, goes in the backyard, shoots it a couple times, calls it good, and goes out there and hunts with it. That's not being an ethical hunter. You owe more to the animal than that. You should practice during the summertime, go to a couple local 3D tournaments, and get better and get good at your craft. So the first thing is choosing a bow. So I just got my new Bowtech Revolt here, now just this last week. Due to this COVID-19 crap, I wasn't able to go out to the shop that I go through and get my bow because I was restricted to 50 miles. They just lifted it 2 days ago and I could have went and got it this weekend, but I had somebody coming this way who brought the bow for me. So whether it's a hunting bow you want or a tournament bow, there's a lot of decisions that need to be made as to which bow you want. Now there are countless manufacturers out there. You know, some of the main ones: Bowtech, Mathews, Hoyt, PSE, Elite, Martin's making a comeback. There are a whole bunch of them out there. And I'm not saying that Bowtech is better than every other one out there. It's just the one that I prefer. And I've seen with a lot of archers, once they start shooting a certain company, they stay with it for quite some time. I've been shooting a Bowtech now for like 8 years, something like that. I just like the bows, like the technology, like the way they shoot, and I stay with them. So the first thing when you're choosing a bow, if you're looking for a tournament bow, like I showed you this Bowtech here I have, you may want to message me on the side because there's a lot more that goes into that. As far as a hunting bow, first thing, get your price range. You could go into any shop, and if you're just starting out, for probably $600 to $800, you could get a middle of the range bow and some accessories and get going and stuff like that. If you can afford it, a little more expensive bow will shoot better. Not saying it does the job any better as far as ethically killing animals. Just the performance and the technology behind it is better. So what you want to do is go into a shop. Now I say shop to say this. Find a reputable place. If you have just an archery shop within driving distance, hour or two, I would recommend going there. Because that's all they do. Everybody who works there should be very knowledgeable. And they're usually, they're a lot more like down-to-earth people. They'll sit there, shoot the shit with you, show you a bunch of different stuff. Not saying that, like a Bass Pro Shops or a Cabela's or any of those places are bad. And they probably have some very knowledgeable people working there. But go to a shop. If you go to a shop and they don't have a place for you to shoot the bow you're about to buy, walk out of there and find another place, because you're going to want to shoot the bow. So first things first, like I said, get your price range. As far as brand goes, do a little research out there. See what, a bunch of people shoot. A bunch of people are going to be shooting, Mathews this, Hoyt this, Bowtech this, etc., etc., etc. Get what you can afford and get what feels good to you. Like to go into the shop, have them help you out, get your draw length, everything like that. Get it set, before you come home. And in further videos, I'm going to, teach you how to adjust that stuff if you have all the tools to do that at your house like I do. If not, hey, that's okay. That's why you go through shops, and then once you buy a bow there, if you need some adjustments made, you can go back in there and they'll help you out. Now, not saying buying something off the internet, buying something used is wrong. No, not at all. You can get some really good deals on some stuff. I'm just telling you, if you buy something off the internet, or Facebook Marketplace, or OfferUp, or Craigslist, or you name it, and you go into a shop you don't already have a rapport with, they are going to not be as helpful because you didn't buy it from them, and they're probably going to charge you to do whatever you need done for it. Not saying that's a bad thing. Hey, if you get a really good deal on a bow and you want to go pay somebody at a shop to help you out with it because you don't have all the tools at home, nothing wrong with that. So what made me choose the Bowtech Revolt X? I got back from a long deployment here in January. Went out to the shop, shot a couple bows. I'd already looked at this bow on the internet, figured I was going to like it. This bow's got a little bit longer axle to axle. I like a little bit longer axle to axle. Now when I say axle to axle, axle to axle length. And it just has no hand shock at all when you shoot it. It has a really smooth draw cycle. Even when you go to let off, it's real smooth letting down. It doesn't really jerk you forward when you go to let off. I shot it like 2 or 3 times and I was like, yep, this is the one. And I ended up ordering the bow. So, get your price range, get you a decent shop to go to, where they're reputable, that help you out, and shoot a couple bows. Don't just shoot the one that the guy at the shop recommends and go with that one. They're there to help you and to sell you stuff. So if they only want to let you shoot one bow and they're pushy, get out of there. Go somewhere else. If you got the options of a couple different shops, go to a couple different shops, because some bow companies put restrictions on who can carry their bows. Like, say, right, I live in Virginia Beach, right? So let's say in the Hampton Roads area down here, I know that there's one dealer that can sell Mathews bows, because some of the other dealers, they have a radius where they won't let other, shops sell their bows, which is a good thing. They're loyal to their dealers. So, and shop A may carry Hoyt, Mathews, and Elite, and shop B may carry Bowtech, PSE, Bear, and Martin. If you got the option, go to a couple different places and shoot a couple different bows, and pick which one feels the best to you. And feel as, the best draw cycle, hand shock, when you shoot the bow, does it vibrate your hand real bad, stuff like that. And shoot 3 or 4 of them, shoot different companies' bows, and see which one is the best for you. I'm not saying that Bowtech is the ultimate bow and you should only shoot Bowtech. If you don't shoot Bowtech, I don't want to talk to you. I don't care what bow you shoot. I just care that you're shooting a bow. So there we have it. How to choose your bow. Stay tuned for further episodes. I'm going to go through the whole process I go through when I get a new bow. Hopefully you guys will learn something and be a little more efficient hunters, because you can kind of work on stuff at home instead of having to go to a shop every time that you have a little bit of an issue. So please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and stay tuned as I bring you a lot more archery knowledge coming your way.